Well, good morning to you, chap. Hope you're all excited for the week ahead, for all your work and your college and all the endeavors that you have to take care of. Hopefully that'll go smoothly for you. Probably not, if you're up this early watching a stream on Stream Me. Probably going to be tired and cranky and just miserable to be around. Miserable. Just fucking miserable. Hopefully you were able to catch the Kraut stream, where he explained that he didn't do nothing. He's a good boy. It was all the people around him that were responsible for the negativity. And it was all just a coincidence. You need to stop looking at the man behind the curtain. All just a coincidence. Just put your mind at ease. These things happen. Hey, like Trudeau said, if you want to make an omelet, sometimes you got to break some eggs. And that's all Kraut's doing. He's making us some omelets for our early morning stream. Yes, that's right. He didn't do nothing. He's a good boy. Ian Miles Jong, confirmed homosexual. Well, chat, if you feel strongly about that, who am I to disagree with your wisdom on these things? I was thinking, what are we going to watch this morning? What are we going to talk about this morning? And we've been looking at all sorts of shit. And, I came up with a good selection based off the hot current topics, namely Discord and YouTubers getting arrested for child pornography, because who doesn't want to start the morning listening to people that want to have girls' assholes wink at them? I think that's always important. Probably take a look at a man who likes to fuck a car, because that's the way to start the morning off right. Not sure how many of you have ever looked at a tailpipe and thought, I probably could fit my dick in there. I bet you that would feel fantastic. Turn the motor on. It's just like rough sex. I enjoy it so very much. Now, for those of you who haven't been keeping up to date on what's going on with Discord or unfamiliar, they will nuke you for saying naughty words. Now, I don't use Discord. I find it to be horrendous and think it's a giant, honey trap for pretty much everything and anyone. But if you were to say naughty words on Discord, you're going to be thrown off of there. If you were to express viewpoints that Discord doesn't like, because these are tech people from a geographical location known for their politics, you would be thrown off the service. However, if you want to talk about kitty porn, or watch animals get fucked, or, just be a degenerate furry in general, Discord loves you. Or at least they did, until the FBI decided to get involved. So let's take a look at a news story related to this, and then take a look at some interesting information people have been posting up about Discord and what happens when you report horrendous animal fucking on Discord, and the response that you get from the people up top. I think you might be surprised what happens when you say, hey, stumbled across a Discord where people are raping raccoons. Pretty fucking horrible thing to see. I don't know if you've ever heard a raccoon being raped, but the sound they make is highly unpleasant. But surprisingly, the people up top are like, no, that's just a way to express your sexuality. You need to stop being a bully. You need to be more accepting of raccoon fucking. So, let's just read over this, because I love this story for numerous reasons, really, all of which we'll be talking about this morning, related to quite a few things. But let's jump into it. Let me pull up display capture. There you are, chat. Say hello to yourself. Let me get rid of that so I can show more of the screen. Okay. This is up on Forbes. Discord, the $2 billion gamers paradise, coming to terms with data thieves, child groomers, and FBI investigators. Uh-oh. It doesn't sound too good. We'll skip over a little bit of this. Basically just talking about the valuation of the company. 150 million users. Very popular. But with rapid growth has come disturbing criminal behavior. Thanks to previously unreported court filings, Forbes can reveal that Discord groups dedicated to cyber criminal activity are being investigated by the FBI. The groups are being used by low-level hackers to share stolen data, like usernames and passwords. U.S. cops are also warning about a handful of cases in which the chat app has been adopted by groomers to target children susceptible to online coercion. Online coercion. Now, I remember, I'd say this is maybe 4 or 5 months back. Maybe you browse 4chan, maybe you're familiar with this. But for a while, up on R9K and up on the pull boards, there was a really interesting rumor going around about a certain Discord that was taking young men, some teenage boys as well, and basically coercing them into becoming traps. They would groom these people, get them to dress up in pretty dresses and put on lipstick, get them to take pictures and videos of themselves, and then after they had sent that video and picture and did a little RP:3 with me, they would be blackmailed into being, boy sluts on the internet. That was a popular little story for a while. So when I read in this article that they're talking about a handful of cases in which the chat app has been used to target susceptible children, I start to think back to that story. I start to think back to maybe that robot who blew his fucking head off with a shotgun. Maybe that's interrelated. Maybe he was forced to put on a pretty dress, a little bit of lipstick, and stare into the camera and say, Zagoi! And all that kind of gay shit. Oh, just terrible. But, you know, it's one thing to read that, and then you think, well, what's really going on with Discord? What exactly is happening with Discord? I happened to stumble on a conversation earlier today by a few people that were just putting up examples of the things that they come across on Discord and the reaction they get when they send that information in to the people that run it. I don't know why. Why would law enforcement, why would the FBI need to get involved with this service? Clearly, they're not going to let children be targeted or have just degenerate shit, illegal shit spread everywhere. That would be insane. What company could survive doing that? You might be surprised. So let's take a look at some of this amazing conversations captured in Discord. Let's put it up on a Twitter account called Chewy with 3 W's, 3. And it's screen caps. These are screen caps he sent in to Discord themselves and said, hey, there's some weird shit going on. Maybe you need to take a look at it. So let's see what weird shit he came across. Maybe he's a soccer mom and he's overreacting. I don't know. This is in the introductions sub-Discord. I don't even know what the terms are. I'm so unfamiliar with it, I couldn't even tell you. But it's in the introduction section. EK Mike Elliott. Mikey Elliott, 22, male, incredibly gay. What a surprise. Incredibly gay Mike Elliott with a furry avatar. Never saw that coming. And he uses Discord. We're 2 for 2. I love somewhere. I don't live there. I love somewhere. I love somewhere in Ohio. Not saying where, though. 3. Negligible experience with bestiality. Negligible. Not no experience. It's just negligible experience. I tried to rape my poodle once, but he ran away after biting my dick. I'm going to guess. I'm going to fill in the blanks and take a guess. That's what negligible means. I'm usually on mobile, so feel free to DM me or at me if you want to get in touch. I'm just another kinky fucker who got interested in fucked up things at an early age. Been a furry for 10 years and into beast for about the same time. I'm into more vanilla kinks as well, and you'll probably see what those are when I post relevant content. I don't really do ERP, that's erotic roleplay, that often. If you're in Ohio and want to meet up, feel free to DM me, and we can head to Telegram or something similar secure from there. Giant smiling face. Followed up by, I'm Rexus. Rexus, oh, let's read about Rexus. AKA Sex Rex 721. The most dangerous of the dinosaurs. It's a Sex Rex. A giant obese dinosaur with a small penis that wants to touch you inappropriately. Or Rexus lunazole. In many sites, 32 years old, been a furry since 2003, and into zoos since I was 17 years old. Lost my virginity to my great aunt's Rottweiler. German Shepherd mixed dogs a few months before turning 18. It's a brave man that wants to get mounted by a fucking Rottweiler. I'm guessing Rex was so horny, his survival instincts didn't kick in. Now going into the zoo experiences section. Forgive me, I've got a bit of a cold this morning. Bad boy 11550. Oh, okay. I'd also love to squeeze and grope a fox's ass. SG Rose. It's great, hearts. Your hands get smelly, too. Bad boy 11550. What's it like? SJ Rose. Just like a small dog, really. Just fuzzier. Bad boy. I really want to fuck one and come on its face. I'd also like to come on a raccoon. S.J. Rose. I had a friend with a pet opossum that let me rub his little ass with a finger when I held him. Bad boy. What was it like? These are just good church-going folks. Now there's Mike Elliott, our super gay man. I only lick clean asses. Rose. It's not like anal glands smell. Goofball Trey. Seriously. Someone try to try the video on a dog. Rose. That stuff is rough. Oof. Goofball Trey. I want to know how it goes. Rose. I'll try it on mine sometime for you, XD. Goofball Trey. Thanks. Deuce Ramirez. Would you rather get fucked by a male or a male dog? Goofball Trey. Both. Goofball's just anything with a penis he's really interested in. Doesn't really matter what species. Rose. I was bad. Goofball Trey. Yum. Ash. Lucky. Rose. From what I remember, dog cum has a metallic taste. Deuce Ramirez. Wow. Goofball Trey. Any tips on making a dog mount you? There's our gay boy again, Mike Elliott. Find a female dog in heat and get the scent. I've heard. Goofball Trey. I mean, male. So these are just some of the conversations he came across. That's the first sampling he sent through. We'll read through the second list that he sent through, and Zoo Experiences again with our same amount of people. Rose going in deep. Sheep and goats, if you can get past the smell, are heavenly. Wow. Wool doesn't feel that great on your junk, though. I've heard that they're pretty good to plow. So getting a freshly sheared one is the best. Wow. Goats are noisy as hell and like kicking you. XD. Oh dear. Bun Bun loves Zoo. Same. So do I. I have a raccoon fetish. Raccoons are so cute, oh my god. I want to rub my feet and cock on one, and come on his furry ass cheeks. I want one to fuck me, to be honest, LMAO. Or eat me out. Arf. So, Santi wants to train a raccoon to eat them out. Wants to train a raccoon to eat his asshole. And the other guy doesn't just want to rub his dick on the poor thing. Wants to rub his feet on it. I want to find a raccoon with a foot fetish and confuse it with my human body. Okay, bad boy. This is in Gay Zoo, as if you needed to differentiate this degeneracy. From Spry Spectre, beautiful horse cock! Exclamation point! Absolutely, I want to be covered in horse cum. Me too. Me too. What do you mean? I'd love to rub a fox or wolf cock on a glass table. What? Bad boy is a fucked up individual. Trying to rape innocent little raccoons. I'd like to rub a fox or wolf cock on a glass table. So avant-garde with his degeneracy. He's like a Van Gogh of the fucking sick fucks that live out there on the internet. I thank God they didn't screenshot where the video goes, but me and my dog. Again, this is in the gay zoo, zoophilia, animal fucking section. And a guy's like, hey, here's me and my dog. And of course, because he's a genius, he included his fucking full name, Luke Bordelon. Can I see his ass? Bad boy is a thirsty motherfucker. Just a thirsty motherfucker. So you can imagine this is pretty shit, right? So what happened when he sent this information in? Let's take a look. Zoophilia and Bestiality. This is him emailing or getting a hold of Discord. This email is to confirm that you sent a request and it was successfully received by us. They are trying to delete images now. I'll send proof. There are a lot more. And again, this is them following up, sending even more evidence of the things they stumbled on when it comes to Discord. Discord responding saying, yep, we've received your updated information. We just wanted to confirm that we've received your inquiry. You put time and effort in contacting us, so our support team will make sure we give the inquiry the attention it deserves. Well, rest assured, good people, Discord is on the case. Another one, this is to inform you we got all your information. Great, fantastic, loving it. And then here is the fucking follow-up. Are you ready for this? 6 hours later, after he sent the information in. Hi there. Please do not participate in mass reporting. Best Trek. Hey there! I see that you've gotten a hold of us because people are fucking animals and talking about fucking animals and sharing videos about fucking animals on our service. Our service, which is known to get rid of people who even say a naughty word. We just wanted to get back in touch with you and tell you to fuck off. Okay? There's nothing wrong with what these people are doing. Clearly you're in the wrong. Don't mass report animal fuckers on our service. Discord loves the rape of animals. We like the idea of banging a raccoon, of fucking a dog, of being covered in horse cum. That's just, rise up, gamers. Bottom text, we live in a society that loves horse dick. That's the motto at Discord. That's what we have up on the fucking wall. Now, you'd think I just want to follow it up. This has gone around for a while, too. I don't know why they covered out the name, but here's to give you another idea. This is from another person at Discord about another instance. Hello. Generally speaking, we do not consider cub content to be a violation of our terms or guidelines on its own. That being said, you should be aware that such content can be considered shocking for some, and it should be limited to channels marked not safe for work, and users should have an expectation of the content they will see in the channel before viewing it, i.e. a very clear channel name. You can read more about our terms and services here. And if you look at the bottom there, we do not consider cub to be a violation of our terms or guidelines. And you can see we've got a gay little fox looking back here. So we've got one guy that contacts Discord with a shit ton of fucking screen caps and video footage, showing people desperately trying to fuck animals and talking about how much they love fucking animals, and they're told not to mass flag. And then we've got other people contacting Discord because if you're unfamiliar with the term cub porn, it's the I don't know, the lolicon shotacon version of animal fucking when it comes to their artwork. Cub porn is I guess prepubescent anthropomorphic animals getting gangbanged and shit. Contacts them and says, hey, this is some weird shit, maybe you want to look into it. And they're told, nah, it's not a big deal, man. It's totally within the acceptable guidelines. We don't have a problem with that. Maybe that's a you issue. That's not an us issue. That's a you issue. Discord stands behind your right to jack off to prepubescent anthropomorphic creatures. You need to, bigot, go home. Okay? There's a level to the shit we'll tolerate from you bigots. You alt-right neo-Nazis. Gamers, rise up. Welcome to Discord. Home of horse cock and cub porn. Run by fucking furries. And I'd like to say that a vast majority of the people on the Trust and Safety Council at Discord are fucking furries. They are fur fags. Little yiffers. And they love their bestiality and they love their cub porn. And they let that shit slide when it comes to their own community. But you'd better watch the fuck out. You make the wrong joke. You say the N-word. And you're screwed. Your Discord's gone. You're up shit creek. You make any kind of move they dislike because of your politics or just the groups that you hang out with, you're fucking gone. Unless you've got a fursuit on and you're masturbating to raccoon rape, then you can come on in. You can stick around. We like you at Discord when you're hanging out with raccoons being raped. Just the absolute state of this fucking platform. Discord is made by Ponyfag, somebody in the chat. I would not be surprised if that were the case. Now, if you have any more amazing examples of Discord moderation gone wrong, or if you've got more funny screen caps from degenerate fucks in Discord, if you find a Discord full of fur fags that are jacking off to raccoon rape, feel free to send that to my good friend Mr. Anti-Bully on Twitter so we can laugh about it in another morning stream. I figure, why the fuck not? I don't use Discord. They can't do shit to me. What are their moderators going to ban me from a service I don't use? So we're going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to look through their degenerate shit. We're going to find their accounts, and we're going to see all the fucked up shit they're into. Because why not? You can't hurt me. Sweetie Squad is safe over here on Stream Me. We're just streaming shit. We don't need Discord. I'm not interested in your horsecocks, Discord, or your furfag moderators. We are copacetic. We're doing good over here, bro. Raccoon rape for the win, somebody in chat. The poor little raccoon. A raccoon's a small little creature. How are you going to rape that thing? What the fuck are you doing? You kill it. Human being fucking a raccoon, you're going to kill it. I don't think it can physically survive getting fucked in its ass. I saw a few super berries fall from the sky. Let me greedily run out there with a basket to collect them. From Bizerko, how's Jade liking her igloo? She's loving it. Soon be soon. You know the drill. Check the Sonic Galaxy forums. It's getting spicy. Oh, we'll go take a look in a minute here. Timothy Reaper, I feel sorry for the artist who inked this tattoo. Fun-sized tattoo case on the smoking gun. We'll take a look when we got a little time here. Anthony Bell, it's a late night stream for me. It's 2 a.m., so I am drunk and ready to learn about some retards rising up. Skylar951, I work nights, you nigger. From Necros13, since Kraut wouldn't let you have any yesterday, here's a super berry now. Oh, thank you very much. From Mr. Curie, sick as fuck, might stay in. Read your tweets from ya sweetie. I'm ya boy 7V. Mr. Curie makes a rap talking crap. Let's see what you can read. Apparently I can't read very well. Metokurist, is it a furry hunting season again, Jim? Don't tweet at the other Red Fox. He's a trusted furry Discord admin. Oh, I don't know, chat. Should we go look at the fucking Discord admin? What's the name again here? Let me pull this up. The other Red Fox. Well, I'm intrigued. I think chat's intrigued. I think we need to go see some of these brave moderators. Furfags, rise up. I'm okay. I think I don't see them anymore. I'm sorry. I thought that said the other Red Fox. The other there. It's not showing up when I look up. There's no account under that name. Are you fucking with me, or did they delete? I think you might have misentered it. You got me all excited, and now I'm not seeing it. Now I'm not seeing it anymore. Shameful, sad. Absolutely sad. Somebody on Twitter, I like going around on public discords with furries in them and laughing at the cringy shit they post, but some of them post really disturbing fucking shit, and literally nobody cares. Well, of course nobody cares. It's run by furries. Oh, there we go. Okay, it was just misspelled a little bit. I got it. Here we go. Okay, well, here's one of the... Let me pull it up. Let's take a look, chat. I found it. That's my fuck up, probably. I probably entered it wrong. But I did find the account, so let's take a look. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Oh, jeez. I'm rising up too hard here. That was my Superberry screen. Oh, secret information. I stop spam at Discord apps in exchange for money. Policy safety anti-spam. Pan NB furry trash. Tweets my own, they, them. And of course, they're from the San Francisco Bay Area. So this is allegedly one of the fur fakes rising up on Discord. Oh, wait, did I make sure to put this up? Yeah, okay. Okay. Is this our individual here? We've got, it looks like a bunny rabbit taking a shit and some kind of foreign money currency symbol popping out of their asshole. Of course, interesting. Let's see who they're following. Let's see what this account's all about. H Bomber Guy, of course. Why wouldn't they be following H Bomber Guy? Lovely. Just amazing. Oh, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do some digging into that one when I have a little spare time. And we'll see what pops up when I'm taking a look. We'll see what pops up when I get a chance. But yeah, any Discord admins, any of the people making the decision on the Trust and Safety Council, any of that kind of shit, feel free to send it my way, and we will have a good laugh probably tomorrow morning about it. Another one from Mr. Curie. Give it time, make a rhyme, then holla back at me. Until then, get some things for you to read. I know you can rap. Faggot. Well, thank you very much. So that was the situation going on with Discord. They're getting investigated. They're getting investigated because they're just chock full of fucked up weird shit. What a surprise, right? But that's not the only story that's currently in the news related to bizarre sexual shenanigans. Here we go, is the story of the YouTuber and CP. Trying to look it up. I probably shouldn't have used the search term YouTuber CP, because now the FBI is going to be hunting me down. But let's take a look. Here we go. YouTube star pleads guilty to coercing underage female fans to send sexually explicit videos. Former YouTube star and singer Austin Jones pleaded guilty Friday to coaxing 6 underage female fans to send him sexually explicit videos of themselves, People confirms. Jones, 26, pleaded guilty to 1 count of receipt of child pornography and faces a mandatory minimum sentence of 5 years in federal prison and a maximum sentence of 20 years, according to a press release from the U.S. Attorney's Office, North District of Illinois. Jones, who had more than 500,000 YouTube subs and whose videos have been seen millions of times, is scheduled to be sentenced in federal court on May 3rd. Jones' attorney did not immediately return people's request for comment. Shocking. Now, I think if you give me a moment here, I think I can find the video he used to send out to the girls. And I'm not kidding when I say he really did send the message out, and he told them, I need to know that you really care for me. And the way that you can show me you really care for me is letting me see your butthole. That's the message he sent out to these little girls on YouTube. But because little girls are idiots, I guess, according to Austin, he needed to put up videos showing them how to shake their money makers. He wanted to make sure those twerking videos and all that smut that was done appropriately. So let me see if I can find his video that he sent out to these fucking kids. Okay, here we go. The volume is really low, so you're going to have to bear with me on that. It's not like he says anything of great value. But this is the shit this guy was sending out to his underage fans to get them to respond, sending him, twerking videos and letting them look at their little assholes.
Hey cutie, so this is like the first basic twerk move. So this is what you do. You stand with your legs apart, you bend your legs, and then you arch your back, and you don't arch it. You do it faster, so it's like that. Now it's your turn.
Now it's your turn. Hey, cutie. Do any twerk for me? I'm Austin Jones. Do you think this little fucker's going to be doing that in the cell block? I have a feeling this is how he's going to survive prison, as these moves are going to come in real fucking handy for our little Austin. When Tyrone and Jamal corner him in the shower and say, hey, aren't you that child rapist? Oh, Austin, it's a good thing you know how to get in that position and do those moves. That's the only thing that's going to probably keep you alive for the next at least 5 years. Perhaps 20 years. We don't even know what his sentence is going to be. Somebody in chat, help, I can't stop coming. He's just too hot. I have a feeling that's what his cellmates are going to be saying as he's sobbing on the ground with knife wounds all over his stomach and chest and a bruised anus. Hey, cutie. What a fucking little sped this asshole is. What is with people committing crimes and doing degenerate shit, filming themselves, and then putting it on the internet? Does nobody have common sense anymore? Are they so emboldened to act like this and expect that it's not going to get leaked out eventually? Even if it's not illegal or, really reprehensible shit, anytime somebody tries to do something underhanded, it inevitably gets out. You look at Kraut in his Discord, you look at Ian Miles Chong and his conversations with Mombot and other people. You look at Austin here. You look at all the Facebook videos of people committing fucking robberies or shootings or rapes. And they decide, you know what, I'm going to put it up on the internet. What's the worst that could happen? It reminds me of that guy that got shot in the balls with a gas canister by like a SWAT team during some riot that was going on. Now, he was wearing like a baklava. He was wearing some kind of mask so they couldn't tell who he was. But like the idiot that he is, and the attention-whoring moron who doesn't have any ability to sit down and think what might the consequences be, he decided to go on to Reddit and do an AMA post saying, hey, I'm the guy that got shot in the balls with the gas canister by the police force at the riot. And do you know what happened to him? He got arrested and the cops charged his ass because he did it under his real name. And he put a picture of himself up. Just the dumbest people inhabit the internet. Just no foresight, no planning going into these actions. Hey, I'm the guy that was part of that illegal mob and, got into a physical confrontation with the police and they nut-shotted me from across the street and everybody laughed. By the way, here's my real name and picture. What's the worst that could happen? I dare them to do something. And his stupid ass got arrested. Very deservingly. Fucking moron. But yep, this is this Austin Jones and his next 5 to 20 year stint in the big house Oh God, I hope they send him to Leavenworth. I mean, they'll never do it. They're never going to send him to the hothouse. But you could imagine him trying to survive there. But this is all Austin Jones' own doing. He completely did this to himself. One, for being a fucking degenerate who wants to have sex with kids and likes to receive child pornography. But the biggest thing that he did to himself was videotaping himself doing instructional videos to get children to twerk for him. Like, what the fuck was he thinking? Did he think that because he does shitty music covers on YouTube, his celebrity status was so high it would never come back to bite him? You tell me, chat. Are people like this so delusional? Like, oh, I've got 500,000 subs on YouTube. I can go molest children now without any consequence. He was up above it. Look up the Rapper 69. I'm not sure who the Rapper 69 is. Is that a YouTuber? First tell me if that's a YouTuber. If it's not a YouTuber, I'm not going to go looking up. That search term is just, that's asking for trouble. Okay, hold on. Okay, more disturbing details of 69's federal indictment released. Oh, I vaguely remember this. Tekashi 69 arrested on racketeering charges. I don't really care about that. I'm trying to keep with the theme today. Theme of degenerates, not racketeering. Of this guy with his fucking rainbow-colored hair and shit. The one that's got all the facial tattoos. I vaguely remember the story, when it happened, and the weird shit that's going on. It's not a rapper, it's a mumble faggot from the chat. So is he like the rap equivalent of Screamo? Is that what he is? Like just kind of incomprehensible shit that got popular somehow and nobody really understands it? Is that what you're telling me when it comes to Tekashi 69? I don't know. Somebody's saying he's a pedo too. Well, I'll have to look that up. Maybe we can work it in tomorrow. 6969 got with underage girls. All right, let me see if let me look it up. Let me see if I can find what you're talking about. Tekashi 69 I guess underage girls, would that be the search result that's going to give me? Oh, here we go. All right, we got a few news stories. Let's see what we've got. These are from the middle of last year. Details in child sex complaint against rapper 69 contradicts his public statements. Well, that's not really a surprise. I doubt many people are going to make public statements saying, hey, I like to fuck kids. So I would guess that the charges are going to contradict his public fucking stance on the issue. Here we go. This is the guy we're talking about. Okay. 21-year-old Brooklyn-based rapper 69, a.k.a. Tekashi 69, a.k.a. Tekashi 69, is one of 2017's breakout stars in music. With not so much as an album to his name, he has 1 million followers on Instagram. He's a recipient of Fawning Press. He has 2 singles on the Billboard Hot 100, including the brash Gummo, which leapt from number 54 to number 13 this week. And like a few young rappers on the rise, 69 has been accused of a horrific sexual crime. What's more, he admitted to it in a court of law? According to the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, 69, whose real name is Daniel Hernandez, pleaded guilty to the use of a child in a sexual performance on October 20th, 2015. The exact term of that charges are as follows. A person is guilty of the use of a child in a sexual performance if, knowing the character and content thereof, he employs, authorizes, or induces a child less than 17 years of age to engage in a sexual performance, or being a parent, legal guardian, or custodian of such child, he consents to the participation by such child in a sexual performance. Rumblings of the incidents were made public earlier this year via beefs with fellow rapper Zilkami and Trippie Redd, who started mentioning his case on social media. I'm sorry, Brose, 1400 don't promote pedophiles, said Redd in a now deleted Instagram video, according to Mass Appeal. In November, the website Genius reported it obtained documents confirming that 69 pleaded guilty to the felony count. The site, however, declined to report details of 69's case, both to protect our source and the privacy of the victim. Okay, so what exactly happened? 69 told academics, academics, okay, that he was invited to an apartment in Harlem. A detail also stated in the complaint. He says there he met some grown men who asked him to invite over a woman. When he declined, they called upon a girl from last night to come over. 69 describes her effect as buggin' and says eventually, shit got crazy. Sounds like a fucking Chappelle skit. And a camera was produced to record what ensued. He says he personally uploaded the resulting video. According to the criminal complaint against 69, 3 videos from the night were uploaded to social media. The complaint was filed after the victim's mother saw them on or about February 23rd. Note that the relationship between the victim and the person who alerted the police of the videos is redacted in the documents we received from the county clerk. Detective Maureen Sheehan writes that she was informed the victim was 13 years old at the time. To Academic 69 claimed, I don't know her exact age, I think she was 14 or some shit like that. Later in the interview, when recounting his interrogation, he recalled without hesitation something he told the police. They were like, yo, you know that girl was 13, right? In the Academic's interview, 69 claimed she told him she was 19. In a statement taken March 5th, 2015 at the address of, okay, this doesn't matter, referring to himself, okay. In the Academic's interview, 69 repeatedly underscored his own youth by claiming to be 17 at the time of the crime and referring to himself alternatively as a baby, a kid, and 17 years young. 69's statement in the complaint filed against him lists his birthday as May 8, 1996. Next, it lists a Daniel Hernandez in Bushwick, who was born May 1996 without a specific date. That would mean 69 was actually 18 at the time of the event, as he admits in the quoted portion of his statement, including in the preceding paragraph. Okay. So that is what they're talking about. I love these people are interviewing this fucking guy and saying, dude, you understand that you had this girl do like sexual shit. You recorded it and put it up on Instagram. And his fucking response was, yo, that shit was bugging, son. Oh, shit got crazy off the hook, yo. I'm just the baby. 17 years young and shit. It was popping off. Just know, these people are so fucking stupid. It's amazing. It's absolutely incredible. Okay. Somebody saying he was smacking a minor's ass while she was sucking a dude's dick. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's probably hard to walk away from. If you're sitting on the couch slapping a 13-year-old girl's ass while she's giving some dude head, and then you decide, fuck it, I'm going to upload this to Instagram, it's going to be really difficult to downplay your role in the shit that was going on. Well, see, and somebody said in chat, celebrities, Jim. Yeah, but it's not just celebrities. It's anybody that gets a little bit of attention suddenly loses their fucking mind and starts acting like an idiot and doing foolish shit. Again, I'd refer you to Austin Jones. He's just a fucking YouTuber. A YouTuber with 500,000 subscribers that thought that he could start to, solicit sex videos from underage girls and tell them that if they really loved him, they'd let him look at his asshole. Like, it's incredible that some of these people are this fucking stupid. And they record the crimes, and then they put it on the internet and are surprised when it comes back out. That's just amazing to me. Austin Jones is going to go to prison because he recorded what he did. 69 got in trouble because he actually uploaded the fucking videos on Instagram. And why is he calling himself Tekashi when his name is Daniel Hernandez? What the fuck is that about? If you're a white guy trying to be black, you're a wigger, right? So what if you're a Mexican dude that's trying to be Asian? What the fuck is the term for that? Are you a Wasian? No, Masian? Like, I don't know. What word would be used to describe that behavior? I don't fucking know. I'm not going to play this guy's fucking music. Fuck that shit. All right, his hair looks like the ass end of a My Little Pony. I don't care what. I don't want to hear his fucking god-awful music. I'm not going to subject myself to that. Or anybody else for that matter. But continuing on with our theme of degenerate fucks, whether they be in Discord or YouTube celebrities, or even apparently millennial rappers, I thought we could watch a little bit of a documentary that came out back in the day. This is from 1994. And it gives you an idea just how creepy some of these motherfuckers are. It's called Chicken Hawk, Men Who Love Boys. And it is a documentary about pedophiles. And it's not a documentary talking about pedophiles. It's a documentary following them around. So if you've ever wanted to see how uncomfortable it is for a child who's like, say, 12 years old to have some weird-looking, rat-faced 50-year-old pedophile come up to you and try to strike up a conversation while you're hanging out on your bike in front of a fucking gas station, this is a documentary for you. Because that's exactly what happens. And then our little pervert here is going to go on to explain how the boy at the gas station wanted his dick. He was desperate for the D in his fucking Cosby sweater, driving around his rape mobile. So we will take a look at that. Let me just check one thing here before we jump into the disturbing documentary. One moment here. A couple super berries. Mr. Curie, they allow that shit on Instagram? I would have no idea. I don't use Instagram, but I wouldn't be surprised. Coinflip458, I spent time writing for your dumb contest. If you don't read them on stream, I'm going to write an ERP about tuna melt Chan sitting on your face, you eating her out, and her queefing in your mouth. We will eventually get to the writing contest. From Subby Dubby, hey Daddy Jim, glad you had a good laugh with Danny Boy. I got another YouTube lol call to check out. We'll take a look at that in a bit. Blackgoo1488, I'm loving your streaming more, but goddammit, it is hard to keep up now with your streams. Keep up the good work. Skylar951, your Trout interview was fantastic, Big Jim. Ben Mendoza, I used to join furry Discord servers to spam them with furry and pony gore porn. Since I made sure to follow the server rules, mods and admins would jump to my defense when all the other furry retards would get angry all the time about the gore porn. They're so into fucked up shit, even when you try to troll them, they can't help themselves but masturbate. Just fucking amazing. From Planet Trondy, Jim, I love your early morning stream. Sitting next to my deaf boss while listening to you lose your shit over autists and faggots makes the morning much more enjoyable. And, okay, and we're caught up. All right, so let's take a look at Chicken Hawk, a 94 documentary about pedophiles. Now, I want to cue it up. It's a very long fucking documentary. But I want to go to the relevant parts, which is really this disturbing motherfucker. It's just, he's such a scummy motherfucker. Okay. Here we go. We'll just give it a listen. See what's going on.
In general, there are lots of boys that precisely want to do that. That is what they want to do. They make it clear, and they simply do it. They don't. That is to give a blowjob. That's what to give head, as the saying goes. That's what they want to do, and they do it.
Lots of little boys want to give blowjobs. You just need to chloroform them first. What a disturbing motherfucker. He's actually convinced this is his reality. He thinks that little boys want to suck his dick, and that society is the one preventing that from happening.
That is, this boy simply did it in a magnificently gentle, tender sort of way, in which you could sense he was putting his whole heart and life into this experience. That is what was so exceptional about it. And
oh yeah, I bet it was a tender-hearted blowjob from the crying 8-year-old as you held the gun to his fucking head. This guy probably went out and raped a kid. And now he's remembering back to this, and he's trying to spin it and rationalize it and make it like, oh no, that fucking 6-year-old that I forced to suck my cock, he loved it. He was super into it. It was very tender. You don't understand. All right, there was a deep emotional connection between us. Just, this gets worse, because you actually see what he's like around kids. They film this weird fuck trying to, like, hit on little boys at a gas station.
And it produced a remarkable sensation, and I may say a rather speedy climax, in spite of the fact that it was being done in such a gentle way.
What is the fantasy? What the thoughts come into your mind in such a time?
Curiously, the most powerful feelings that are evoked are religious feelings. I want to sing praises to the Almighty for having...
This guy is such a fucking... Okay. If hell exists, this guy is going there. I don't even know a religion that exists that would tolerate this kind of shit. He's getting his dick sucked by some kid he's molesting. And while he's doing that, while he's committing this degenerate, heinous action, he is singing praises to God in his head. The absolute balls on this motherfucker. Could you imagine God up in heaven, sitting on his divine throne? All these people are praying to him, and all of a sudden there's starving people in Africa, and this mother's sick with this disease, and these people are having financial hardships, and all these prayers are flooding in. And here's this sick fuck trying to get a hold of God and give him a big thumbs up. Hey, thanks Yahweh. Thank you, Jehovah. Really enjoy molesting kids. Bang up job you've done on planet Earth. Looking forward to meeting you in the afterlife. Oh, I just struck this motherfucker down with a thunderbolt.
Created anything so beautiful, so spectacularly wonderful. This is what is going on in me.
Anthony sat down next to me, and Leland was sitting there staring at Anthony. And that gave...
Just picked him up, stopped, pulled up.
On one occasion, and Anthony on another, flirted with me, I thought, in a very flagrant but wonderful way. By flagrant, I mean they made it completely obvious that they were flirting in a sexual way or talking in a sexual way because this was their nature, because they were having a good time, because they understood that someone appreciated this aspect of their life, of their being.
Do you see that dead look in his eyes? That just husk look? That this is a human being that's not complete? That they're missing a core component of what makes a person just a person? That core component of decency is non-existent within them? Oh, the little boys, they flirt with me. I know it. Every time a little boy walks by me, he's asking to get fucked. In a very tender way. And while I rape those little boys, I praise God. Just surreal, the amount of disconnect that goes on with these. Oh, okay, we're coming up to the part where it gets real fucked up.
Judicial system, that's for sure.
There's another bakery down there.
Do you say, this guy is driving around trying to scope out kids. That's what his day is comprised of. He gets in his creepy fucking automobile, dressed up like a Mr. Rogers clone, with his fucking Cosby sweater on, and he drives around looking for little boys. And you're going to watch what happens when he meets them.
Italian Food Center, sandwiches and catering. Okay. A little bit, yeah, I'll certainly eat something. Well, there's, I don't see too much of it. Looks bakery-esque in there for sure.
Yeah, and I'm sorry for the sound quality. That's just how it is on YouTube. And again, it's from '94, so whoever was doing this obviously filmed it on some old-fashioned, shitty fucking handheld 38-pound fucking camera. And probably no mic cover or anything like that. But here he is, here's our pedophile, just skulking around town looking for little boys. And you can see that he's found one. Here's a little boy. So let's watch this awkward fucking encounter as these kids who don't even know who this fucking weirdo is try to understand what this creepy fuck is up to.
Is somebody gonna call you out?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Get up.
So what happened?
What? Made the phone ring.
Oh, you made the phone ring. Oh, well, let's see how you did that.
Oh, jeez. You're just record.
Notice how he tries to stalk closer. This is just weird to begin with. And most normal people, when they're out on their daily activities, maybe I'm only speaking for myself, but when I'm out doing normal shit during the day, I'm cordial with people. I think everybody is, to a degree. Walk by somebody, say hello, maybe hold the door open for somebody if they're going in the same place you're going. But that's about it. I don't find myself just walking up to random groups of people and trying to insert myself into their conversations or activities. Like, that's a weird thing to do. That's a weird thing to do between people your own age. But it's even fucking weirder when you are a 50-year-old dude walking up to a bunch of 11-year-olds hanging out in front of a fucking payphone. And then you start stalking closer. These kids don't want to hang out with you, you fucking sick screwball. Like, what are you doing? It just sets off so many alarms, right? Like, imagine your kids are out, and this is a kind of fuck that stalks them in the street.
Hi. No, you can get in trouble for doing that.
No.
This again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hey, not
You
bad.
answer it.
Hey, how can I get the secret?
Dial 660 and the last four numbers of any y'all. Cool.
660, and what's the rest of it?
The last 4 digits of that phone number.
Of that phone. 660 plus the last 4 digits of that
Yeah.
phone, and that'll do it.
Yeah, but you
Very
can't give it
good.
to anybody else.
Oh, goodness,
You
okay.
do it to the phone.
That'll be our secret then.
That'll be our secret, little boy. I've got secrets I want to share with you. Why don't you come into my rape mobile? Oh, I think that'd be super. Just he won't let the conversation die. You see how the kids, I think they already got the vibe this guy is fucked up. They already got the feeling in their gut that there's something seriously wrong with this person. And they're starting to get the fuck away. Like, they're all hanging out, doing whatever the fuck they're doing to the payphone. Here comes this weird dude, keeps crowding around the boy. And the boy, you can see, is physically trying to get as far away from him as possible. He's not being disrespectful, it's just a fucking adult, so he's being respectful. But I think it's just a gut feeling. Like, he knows. Everything in his body is screaming, run away.
No, that's on video.
He was so eager to tell me when his birthday was, and he was going to be 15 in less than a month on the 1st of December. And this is what life is about. This is what real life is about. I would say that he was in bloom, and that's it. The flower is...
Look at that fucking look on his face. That's the look of a predator. That's the look of just pure hunger. This guy is hunting. He was in bloom. Oh, my little flower bud was in bloom. Like, he's already in his fucking sick little head making up reasons. He's thinking this kid wants it. Just like that earlier story about the poor kid that got forced to give him head. Just look at him. Look at that fucking look in his face.
responding to warmth. That is, I as a human being am bathing him in a certain kind of celestial warmth. And he feels that, and he responds to that, and he thinks, oh, how nice, how wonderful that there's someone there who is appreciating what I am and who I am. So, with Jason, my first aim would be to get a feeling for his psychological...
Oh, now he's going to explain to you how he hunts children. So he's already going into detail about how he stalks innocent kids. My first aim is to get a psychological feeling for the boys that are in bloom.
Logical space, which I may say I did. While I was talking to him, while I was with him, I was attempting to evaluate the degree to which he is neurotic.
Most of the persons that I've worked with who have offended against children, I didn't.
So yeah, he's being open about it. He's looking for kids with psychological issues, kids that have self-doubt, typical fucking teenager issues. He's looking for boys like that so he can prey upon that weakness and feed his sick fucking fetish and his sick fucking fantasy. So he walks around stalking children in public, and he's talking about shit about how they're in bloom and how it's warm and loving and tender. But then when he's sitting with a cameraman privately, he's like, yeah, I'm hunting children. I'm hunting children that have mental issues. I'm hunting children that I find weakness in, that I can prey upon. Oh, this guy, I think there's more of them. Yeah, let's follow up with this disturbing little fucker.
Met a boy in his early teens who was friendly, open, appealing, and who was very responsive to my friendship. That is, not only was his space open, he wanted it to be open. He wanted to share his life with me. So in the course of our friendship, we went on a camping trip arranged by him, in which the intent was to achieve intimacy. This was his idea. And in order to further this idea, he arranged that the sleeping bags would be zipped.
You notice this too? How none of the events that happen, none of the sick shit this fucker does, is his fault. The boy was the one that wanted it. The boy is the one that demanded to go into the woods with this fucking child rapist, this pederast. The boy is the one that set up the sleeping bags for intimacy. I'm asking you, looking at this fucking ghoul, would you want to walk into a dark fucking woods with him? Would you sleep next to this guy? I don't know what he did to get that poor kid into the woods, but I guarantee you it wasn't the kid's idea.
Together, so that there would be no barrier to the creation of this experience. Now, with appropriate affection and fondling and whatnot, we passed the night, and on awakening in the morning, he positioned himself in such a way that nature would take its course, and he would experience within himself a part of the body of his friend. And so laying...
I'll translate that for you into real speak. What he's saying is, when the young boy was asleep, and he foolishly, in the woods with this ghoul, slept on his side or on his stomach, this perverted demonic fuck raped him in his ass.
As he did on his side, and producing the natural consequence of this event, I may say that this was sufficiently stimulating that no lubricant was required. That is, nature or life simply produced its own for this occasion. He experienced what...
Somebody in chat saying you saw this on O&A, right? Yes, I have seen this on O&A, but I actually saw it before that as well. It's a disturbing little documentary. I thought it fit well into the theme of what we're talking about, since we worked our way from all the weird shit going on Discord, where they're talking about children being groomed and furries doing degenerate shit, to Austin Jones getting arrested for the CP thing, to even talking about Tekashi uploading essentially child porn on fucking Instagram. And now here we are with Chicken Hawk, a documentary following around a sex offender preying on innocent kids and trying to pretty it up in poetic language, because he knows if he ever were to say it in the way normal people speak, if you use the parlance of the everyday, people would probably cave his fucking head in with a baseball bat.
He wanted to experience, and I certainly on that occasion experienced something that was very precious and fulfilling to me as well.
I'd probably kill him. Honest, I probably would, if he would have bothered my kids. That's why.
There you go. See, that's the normal reaction. That's what I'm talking about. You see, that disgusting demonic ghoul will use poetic language. He'll try to pretty up the words to make it sound like anything other than what it was, him raping a boy in the woods. And now here's the everyday guy's reaction to that. If that fucker came around my kids, I would murder him. If that piece of shit tried to take my boy, my son, into the woods and do that shit to him, I would fucking kill him.
One of the reasons I wanted him away from here, because he wouldn't seek any help to stop this problem that he has. And if he would have got a hold of my kids, it wasn't any good to kill him or 100 of them then. So that's why I was trying to just kind of preventive medicine, you might say.
Preventative medicine. That's what he calls the crowbar to this asshole's fucking skull. I think that's the segment. I think that's the last of the segment with this particular guy. And then it's going over more disgusting, degenerate fucks. Oh, do we have a little more? Is this the same guy? Might be the same guy. I think we got a little bit of follow-up at the end.
And held to be dark and dreary and worthy of being suppressed, sorry, your day is over. You might not understand it, but I can tell you it's over, and the signs are present here and now. What's happened is that this sexophobia, this negativity...
Oh, did you hear that term? Sexophobia. Remember, you're going to be hearing a lot of that. Like, you know, people talk about the slippery slope, but when you look at society and how it's evolved with its view of tolerance on things that it used to view as degenerate, you had gay acceptance, and then people thought, okay, well, that's the end of it. But now we've moved on to transsexuality, especially pushing it on kids, and that's making people uncomfortable. But, you know, this push towards tolerating everything, it's existed for a long time. And sick fucks like this guy are one of the people that are pushing it. So just watch over the next 10 to 20 years. I'm not sure what the next big thing's going to be. I'm going to go with bestiality first, and then probably incest, and then finally pedophilia. But they're going to use terms like this, and they're going to try to paint it in a way that you're a bigot if you find the idea of this guy raping your kids in the wood wrong. It's sexophobic. You're a bigot. Love at any age. How could you be so cold-hearted? It was a tender moment. Again, look at this ghoul. This is the guy that wants to drag your kid into a fucking van, rape them, and then cut their head off. This is the guy that stalks school playgrounds and convenience stores and gas stations and strikes up conversations with 11-year-olds who don't know who the fuck he is. So he can get them to go on camping trips where, because they fell asleep on their side, he thinks it's an open invitation to rape them and sodomize them.
This hysteria, this witch hunt dealing with young people expressing their sexuality has been tightened down. It has been screwed so tightly that...
I gotta clip that. Screwed so tightly. What a degenerate.
I can tell you something, young people. It's about to break. And when it breaks, it's going to break suddenly. Years have been involved.
Even the guy doing the documentary couldn't stand it. You see how he lifted the volume on the music to drown him out? I don't know who did the documentary, but I bet you by the end of it, he was just so fucking disgusted with it. And so he had to sit down and edit it, and he's like, fuck it. Let's end with some music. This guy talks for hours about raping children and how beautiful it is. And I just can't fucking stand it anymore. You know, actually, there's one story. Let me see if I can find this. Son. And I think, okay. I'm trying to think of the search terms that are going to bring it up. This might be it. Okay, yeah, this is it. I want you to look at this dude's face. I need to find. It's going to video, which is it's fucking me up here. I'll read you the story, and then I'll show you a picture of what the father did to this guy. But you know, the mega dad that was sitting there, like, if that guy touched my kid, I'd kill him. That's damn near what happened. A Daytona Beach father took matters into his own hands when he saw an 18-year-old man allegedly sexually abusing his 11-year-old son, police said. The father came home to see the man, Raymond Frolander, in bed with his son, according to the Daytona Beach police. The father beat Frolander unconscious to prevent him from leaving before police showed up. Officers observed the defendant laying motionless on the living room floor, with several knots on his head and bleeding from his mouth. In his mugshot, Frolander's eye is swollen shut, while the other is black and blue and his lips are swollen. The father is not facing charges. According to the report, the alleged abuse was happening for about 3 years. Frolander admitted the sexual relationship and said, "I'm guilty," according to the reports. He was charged with sexual battery on a person less than 12 years old. Let me see if I can find... Because if I remember right, the father called the police and said, "Hey, I beat the shit out of this guy. You'd better send the fucking cops or I'm going to kill him." Was basically, oh, here we go. Here's a perfect before and after. This is what the father did when he found this guy molesting his child. That's what Frolander looks like on the right-hand side normally. That's what the father did to him on the left-hand side. That's what happens when you rape somebody's son and they catch you doing it. He beat the fuck out of this guy. Beat him just almost to the brink of being retarded. Just you can see the fucking rage. You can see the red marks around his neck. Yeah, that father wasn't playing games with this piece of shit. His eye is still fucked up in that after picture after he healed up. And again, best part of that story, father is not facing charges. Because who's going to convict him? I mean, there's another story too that was out there. This is a while ago. It was a karate teacher had kidnapped a boy and was raping him repeatedly. And the police caught them, reunited the son with the father. Father found out what the dojo master was doing to his kid. And the father, decided he couldn't take it. So he got a pistol, and when the guy was being transported, shot him in his stomach and killed him. Just shot him dead. And I'm trying to remember, I think he was either found guilty and given a light sentence, or he was also not guilty. Let's see. See if I can find the name of the guy. Okay, Leon Gary Plotch was an American man known for his 1984 vigilante killing of Jeff Doucette, who had kidnapped and sexually assaulted his son, Jody Plachette. The killing occurred on Friday, March 16, 1984, and was captured on camera by a news television crew. Although Plachette shot and killed Doucette, he was given a 7-year suspended sentence with 5 years probation and 300 hours of community service for the shooting, and received no jail time. So this dude executed him on fucking television. He shot the motherfucker dead on television. And the jury, after hearing the facts of the case, basically gave him a suspended sentence and a couple hours of community service. Never saw a day in jail. Never saw a single day in jail. And yeah, the piece of shit that did this kidnapped his son, abused him for at least a year. Kept his son hostage for a year and molested him until he was finally found and reunited with the father. People saying, is there a video? Yeah, I do believe there is a video. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's up on YouTube. If it is, we can play it. Give me one moment here. Okay, let me see if I can find the actual video. Oh God, it might wait. Okay, hold on one second. I might have. Okay, hold on one sec. I just want to make sure I got the story right. I might be missing one thing. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. I'm just looking up the shooting. It should be up on YouTube. I've seen it before. So, I don't see why it wouldn't be up there anymore. But yeah, they're removing so much shit, so it might be gone.
An outraged father is.
Yeah, I can't find the video right now. I'll try to play it tomorrow for you. But it's pretty cut and dry. I mean, he walks up to him, shoots him right in the gut. Guy goes down like a sack of bricks. No fight left in him. And I think you can even hear the detectives when the shooting happened. Basically, like almost lament, like, why did you do it? Like, oh God, no, why did you do it? And they weren't upset that he killed the guy. They were upset that they were going to have to arrest him for killing the guy. Like, that's what the detectives later on gave interviews, and like, yeah, we were fucked up about it because we felt bad for the family and we felt bad for the victim and the father, and we didn't want to have to arrest him for killing this piece of shit. All right, I think I got a few more super berries. Let's see the hot takes on our disgusting Chicken Hawk documentary. Mr. Curie, final money shot, talk soon, making tunes. From Planet Trondy. When my 9-month-old daughter grows up and asks why I was so overprotective when she was a kid, I'll show her this and she'll understand why she was never allowed outside of the house. From Dan the Oracle, play this. It's a palate cleanser. Berserko, another palate cleanser. We'll take a look at some of these. Kodeki, Every alarm that exists in me is being set off, and they're all screaming, dangerous, kill it. From Pharaoh Owen, I long for the day when the lights go out and we can clean up this filth. 1488 or 148 148 gang gang, motherfuckers. Mr. Curie, Donga the Diddled wants to get fiddled. Meximan and Cheese, have you seen Pop Squad? They catfish pedophiles and expose them. That sounds entertaining. Mr. Curie, do this in a Hellraiser voice. Jesus wept. I'm not sure what a Hellraiser voice would be, because I'm pretty sure it was the uncle that said Jesus wept and not any of the Cenobites. Chapter House, hey Jim, thanks for all the late night streams. They help make my shitty night job go faster. Can't wait for more Danny the Panda coverage. Shit is a gold mine. Mr. Curie, does your cooter smell like tuna, Dad? Liz Reptile, the troll guy in the chat is right. Satanic symbols on the Discord furry admin shirt. Satanic symbols on the Discord furries admin shirt? Okay, why? Let's take a look. Let's see what you're talking about. Is that what it is? He's got a Satanist symbol on his fucking shirt? Okay, I'll show this to chat here. 1 second. Hold on. Yeah, I would never have picked up on that. What a shock. The furry admin of Discord, the website that's fine with cub porn and all the other degenerate shit. It's got a Church of Satan fucking symbol on the shirt. Mr. Annabelle, that image on the shirt of the Discord admin is a satanic symbol. Enjoy this. And you can see here's his picture he put up on his timeline of his rabbit taking a shit. And here's the symbol itself. Satanic Church matches up. It looks like it to me. Oh, Discord, what are you doing? What is going on? From back screen, some time ago, Russian government tried to ban Telegram Messenger, but fucked up, and as a result, Skype, WhatsApp, Fiber stopped working, and airport supermarket services shut down. It was a complete shit show. Telegram still works. Oh, and then finally again, Mr. Curie, they allow that shit on Instagram. Yeah, I wouldn't know. Oh, I tell you, internet, scary place. Lots of sick fucks out there. So it's funny to me. I find it very strange that Discord would take such a tolerant view of the shit that's going on its service. And that they would come down on people that, are reporting it. You have a group of people like screen capping all this weird, sick, fucked up shit going on in Discords and being told, don't mass report, don't do that, that's wrong. As, it's a group of people getting together talking about all this weird shit. And then you got all the people on the trust and safety team and all the fucking admins and mods and all that shit working at this fucking company that are all furries, they're fursuiters, they're all into like cub porn and weird shit. One guy's got a Church of Satan fucking symbol on himself. It's just, that documentary from the 90s, Chicken Hawk, that kind of person still exists. They just don't go out in the open as much anymore. They're more confined to the internet. And they use these services to, prey on children just like they used to use their car to drive up to gas stations like you saw that sick degenerate do. It is just, it's all sorts of awful. Now, let me try to end the stream with something a little more upbeat. Something, okay, where are we here? I will end it with something that's not just horrific. You're going to have to give me 1 second so I can find it. Let us go take a look at what's been going on with Sonic Galaxy. We'll go take a look at Daniel's site. We'll close out the stream with something a little more upbeat. We've seen all the horrendous things the internet can give us. Let's go look at something that's fucking pure. Something that's just good. That's nice, that's right in this world. Let's go look at Sonic Galaxy 3, the website. I see they've updated their banner image. There's Saint Danny, Amy Rose over on the right-hand side. Forbidden Fruit in the middle. It says, take the pink pill and be our forever friend. And you can tell that it's Sonic Galaxy 3.1. We're updating. Recently uploaded. Oh, there's a whole gallery. AVGN Super Schindler's List 3D review. That's something I want to do. Crowd's public ass fucking stream. I see Exodia in the bottom left-hand corner. No, still nothing in Danny's highlight reel. A lot of banner suggestions. Weeb shit. KKK, if it's not white, it's not right. There's the daily grooming sessions. What's going on over here? Who is more powerful? There's a poll going on. Chris Chan or Danny? Danny is winning. Granted, there's only 2 votes, but Danny is in the lead. Congratulations, Danny. Mean and nasty nigger believes that you are the more powerful person. Sign up here to be Danny's forever friend. Shout out to shout out below to show our founder of the Feast, Danny, that we would all like to get in touch. We would all like to touch him in a much more sexual way than he has touched all of us. I will start by throwing my hat in the ring and saying, "Yes, Danny, I will be your forever friend. I will fight side by side with you, and Sonic, and Mario, and Deadpool for some reason, and even the super gay panda. Come on, guys. Let us show Danny that the world isn't a cold and lonely place, and that this isn't the gayest shit you can find on the internet." And that's from Amy Rose of the Sweetie Squad, self-described potato nigger. It's a Hitler and a pony hugging, showing that anything can happen. We're getting into scary territory here. I second that. Come back, Danny, come back. We can go to Ram Ranch together. Sonic can come too. Sonic being a bit of a slut here, but again, wants to be a forever friend. Why won't you eat licorice? Eat the licorice, Danny boy. Hell yeah, I love licorice. We've got a Licorice Rule 34. Got a video talking about how they propagate themselves. Whatever. Potato nigger, glow in the dark, and eat licorice. I need to see what Danny thinks about the ethno-state first, but I'm not opposed to the idea. Remember, fellas, this is a Linkin Park free zone. We don't want to get Danny ran off the internet by Linkin Park fans. All hail Danny. I feel good about this. It feels like Danny's really connecting to other people. He's getting some forever friends. Another update here. Still no Tonka Saw victories have been declared. Still a very empty section of the forum. Let's see what's going on in the chat room. Fuck me, what did I miss? Was he on here already? Shout out to our overlord Danny. His being missing was strangely close to the dimensional merge, guys. Maybe Sonichu picked up the wrong dad. And we've got our boy DSP showing his support in the chat. Danny, you are becoming Mr. Popular. Everybody's loving the site. Got uploads coming up. Look at all these posts. 158 members. Danny, my God. You had this site up for years and only had 33 members. You've got 158 now. 158. You've taken the pink pill. And all these people want to be your fucking forever friend, Danny. I bet he is. I'm looking forward to the video he's going to put up where he celebrates this and tells everybody how thankful he is for all these forever friends and all the people that appreciate his good literature. Okay. Well, that was our morning stream for this morning. Hopefully by tomorrow I have more outrageous Discord pics to show you. I'm sure there's quite a few out there. Have a good laugh at those. The Chicken Hawk documentary, disturbing. If you're a parent, just remember that kind of guy really exists and he really is out there. So at least teach your kids to, when they encounter that, to aim for his balls when they throw their kick before screaming, "Help! This man is a pedophile." They want to do maximum damage to let the predator know they are not interested in his weird shit. And of course, Danny's journey to find more forever friends continues. 158 forever friends now. Congratulations, Danny. We're all very proud of you. We're all very proud of where you are right now and what you've been doing. I hope you all have a wonderful day today. Enjoy the start of your week. I will see you tomorrow morning for another amazing morning show. You all take care, and I will play us out with the best video that's ever been made.